So boys and girls, here's what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about text features because authors of informational text, and we're going to read an informational text today called American Places, American Ideals, often use text and graphic features to help explain the information in the text. Now I want you to look at our anchor chart. This one is called text features. And text features present important parts of the text in a different way. So now we have talked about some of these text features, and we've encountered these text features in some of the things that we've read this year, and some of the passages and some of the stories that we've read. But we're going to talk about some of these text features in the selections that we're going to read this week and next week. And some of these are going to be new text features for you. You may have encountered these in your reading, and you may not know what these are called. So here, we're going to talk about boldface, or bold, and italic type. And that can show emphasis or indicate a title. And here's an example. All about cats. Here we have it, it's in bold, and then cats is italicized, or it's an italic text. And that can emphasize something, or it can tell a title. It shows a title. We can have headings and subheadings. Headings and subheadings name the topic of each section of text. Here we have a heading, which is all about cats, and then we have a subheading, caring for a cat. We have sidebars. Sidebars are boxed information that adds to the main text. Look here. Here's like the sidebar. Has anybody ever noticed a sidebar on something that they're reading? Very nice. You'll see sidebars. That gives you additional information about something. We can also have captions. Captions tell about a picture. For example, here is a cat, and then there's information below the picture, and that's called a caption, and that gives you information about the picture, and that is called a caption. We have bullets or numbered lists, and they show main points or examples. So did you ever see something, and there's like little dots, like a little dark, it's like a little black dot in the middle, and then it's got information next to it. Have you ever seen that before? Yes, and those are called bullets. Sometimes they use numbers to give a list of something. So you could have a bulleted list or a numbered list. Those are called bullets. Now we can also have graphic features. Now the graphic features are visuals. Visuals are things that you see more with your eyes, such as timelines, illustrations, pictures, graphs, maps, and tables that help explain ideas in the text. Now, timelines show important events in order. So they will tell you things in time order. So here we have something in somebody's life. And so in 2014 they played soccer. In 2015 they won first at a science fair. In 2016 they went camping. So it's in chronological order, so it's in date order. Then we can have a graph. Graphs plot data in a visual way. So you can see very easily the data plotted on that graph. Now you have made line graphs in math class. So that is a graph. There's different types of graph. You can see bar graphs, you can see pie charts, and those are graphs. Those are graphic features. Now boys and girls, there are also photographs. That is a graphic feature. You can have a map. A map is a graphic feature. You can see symbols. A symbol for something. That is a graphic feature. So if you see a little symbol for Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or for a game on somebody's phone, you all know what those little symbols are.
Yes.
When you look on your iPad, all those little icons, those are all symbols. So when you look at those are a graphic feature because you look at that symbol and you know what it is immediately? You can recognize it. You can see that that is a graphic symbol. Yes.
Right when I go on my iPad, it also has the symbol, and then it also has what it is under. But next time I go on my iPad and I see a symbol, I'm like, oh, that's a graphic feature. I'm going to say that.
It is a graphic feature, so it is a symbol. So boys and girls, we're going to practice using text and graphic features to better understand the important ideas and details in the selections that we're going to be reading. We are also going to be making something called a text features fan. So our text features fan is going to have many of the text features that we have just talked about. So it's going to have an image. An image would be a picture or a photograph. It's going to have the captions, diagram. It's going to have these very different, a label will tell us what something is maybe in a diagram. So it's going to have all these different things, all these different various text and graphic features, and that's going to help us. It's going to be a reference for us, and that's what we're going to be working on today, boys and girls. Okay? So we are going to take some time, and not a lot of time, to cut this out. And then we're going to be using it and filling it out.